How we doing today?
Good. What a difference it makes in a couple days of weather, huh?
Yeah.
Last week, about what time was already sweating.
Yeah. Yeah. That sun was real hot last Saturday. But I mean, look at the numbers. This is the smallest class we've had on a Saturday in years. Yeah. I don't know. How hard should we go today?
How hard?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Easy?
Intermediate.
Easy. Well, okay. We'll see. All right. Morning, y'all. Welcome to your Saturday morning flow, your oceanfront flow. I commend you for showing up. It's a lot of people didn't. So pleasure to be here with you, everybody. Thank you for taking the time. I know a lot of you, there's always new faces though. My name is Steve. I'm going to be guiding us through this all levels flow that I always say is simple, yet not very easy. So welcome to your mat, and let's get started in child's pose, please. So big toes touch. You could separate your knees a little or a lot, just to allow your belly to kind of sink down. Hey, and if this child's pose, Mike, if this child's pose doesn't work for you, if you got knee issues, ankle issues, lay on your back, lay on your stomach. You want to just kind of relax and get comfortable here. Drop your head down, close your eyes. And this is kind of another one of those days where you're not sure if it's going to rain. You're not sure how wet it is out here. Could be really, really muggy, which it kind of is. But what I'm saying is it would be very easy to make an excuse not to show up to your mat. Very, very easy. But I commend you. I commend you for showing up to your mat. If you can, you must. Take a second, start by listening to the sound of the ocean. It's our soundtrack, always our soundtrack in the best yoga studio here in the world. Take a second to feel that ocean air around you against your skin, that very, very subtle ocean breeze. And then this is going to be hugely beneficial. Physical exercise and mental exercise. Hugely beneficial. So I want you to thank yourself, tell yourself good job for showing up to your mat. Wherever you're at with your cycle of breath, let's exhale everything out. Through your nose. Let's all together take a big collective inhale, fill up. Very good, and then through your mouth, go ahead and clear all that out. Once again, inhale through your nose. See if you can invite that breath in just a little bit deeper. And that cleansing exhale through your mouth, emptying. One more of those. Inhale. And exhale, clear it out. All right, we're going to continue to breathe in through our nose. Nice and slow, nice and expansive, nice and deep. But now keep your lips sealed and breathe out through your nose. Make it just as calming, just as soothing, and just as meditative as your inhale. Very good, y'all. Inhale through your nose, nice and deep. And exhale through your nose, nice and slow. Now continue to cultivate and work on this breath. There's a couple things you can do with it. In our yoga practice, we usually try to create a slight constriction in the back of our throat, which makes the breath swirl in the back of our throat and gives it this very audible quality, serves as a reminder to stay focused on that breath. This is a breath-based meditation. You can try to make it as deep as possible without struggling or straining with it, right? Finding the balance within every aspect of this practice. Physically, if you're gonna push too hard, you could hurt yourself. You could leave here with more stress than you walked in here with. That wouldn't make any sense. But if you went too little, then you get bored and you check out, and you're not gonna get all the benefit doing that as well. So find the balance here, everybody. This practice is kind of about creating balance or bringing us back to a state of balance. So we thanked ourselves for being here. I want you to keep the breath flowing free, and I want you to listen to the communication that your body gives to you. It's going to do that through the medium of sensation. So pain is bad. Discomfort isn't necessarily bad, right? But you got to find that balance. Breathe in. And breathe out, everybody. Excellent. From here, inhale, make your way on up into your tabletop. All fours here. And spread your fingertips wide. On your exhale, curl your toes and lift your hips to the sky. Downward facing doggy. Good. Now hips high. Drop your head down straight away. Shake it out a little bit. No, yes, a couple times. Release there. Okay, pedal out your feet a little bit. Bend one knee, gently press the opposite heel to the ground, kind of walk out your dog. See what you're working with here. And with these little movements, right, with some curiosity, do a little diagnostic check of your body and see if you can identify those areas, probably in your hamstrings, your back, your shoulders, that are a little bit tight, that have some tension in them. We're going to erase all that before we're done, everybody. Okay, make sure your fingertips are spread really wide. And then as you settle in, a slight tuck of your chin to your chest. Again, you're looking towards your knees and towards your thighs. Now, put a little bend in both of your knees, a soft bend in both of your knees, and try to press your hips higher and back further. Keep that soft bend. Very good. Now, last thing here, you're going to take your shoulders and wrap them around towards the front of your body. Beautiful, everybody. Inhale. Exhale it out. From here, walk your hands back towards your feet. Arrive at the back of your mat with a little bit deeper of a bend in your knees than you had in your downward facing dog. So here, you're probably going to feel some contact, your upper thighs and your lower belly. And drop your head down. You could take ragdoll pose. If there's a lot of space between your belly and your thighs, bend your knees some more. There you go. Pinkies at the crease of your opposite elbow, ragdoll pose. And same thing, you could shake your head out. You could sway your torso out back and forth. Feel what's bubbling to the surface. The beginning of this series, the beginning of this practice is called the integration series. And what it does is it starts to open up our body. It starts to build a little bit of heat. But mainly, it allows us to drop our mind into our body, to kind of get out of that overthinking and more into a feeling state. 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Fantastic, y'all. Give me one more. Inhale. Very good. Exhale. Release your hands to the ground. Heel toe them towards the edges of your mat. And angle, if you will, a little bit your toes out and your heels in. And then bend your knees and squat way down in Malasana, your frog pose. If you need to skip this or anything, skip it. Try to bring your feet flat. So bring your feet wider if you need. Try to straighten your spine. So press your heart forward. Beautiful, everybody. Use your elbows, use your triceps, just to pry your hips open to get a little bit of sensation. But once again, not too much and not too little. A slight tuck of your chin to your chest. And again, we thanked ourselves for for showing up to our mat and giving ourselves this gift. You can do that once again and just reaffirm that. Or if you have some other dedication, some intention for your practice today, see that clearly and set that now. 2 more deep breaths here, everybody. Inhale. Exhale it out. Inhale with intention, pulling this breath down deep into your lungs. Fantastic. Exhale, release to your forward fold. Heel to your feet back into hips width apart. Walk your hands all the way to plank pose. High push-up position. Steady out your gaze. We're going to take 1 inhale here. Shift forward. On your exhale, we'll lower down slowly. A little bit slower than you want to move. Let's not let the hips sink down. So you could drop to your knees if you need. Good. And then slide your hands back another inch or 2. Little to no weight in your hands. Inhale is cobra pose. Lift your chest up a little bit. Look straight down. Smooth out the back of your neck. Exhale, take her back down. Remember, little to no weight in your hands. So if your arms are straight, I know there's a lot of weight in your hands. Inhale, lift up. So you're using these muscles in your lower back. Tell you what, front row, let's just pick our hands up off the ground, huh? That's cobra pose. Exhale, take her back down. Now, if you want to press a little bit with your hands, you can, but you're using mainly the muscles in your back. Inhale, lift up. Breathe into that perfect degree. Very good, y'all. Shoulders back. Exhale, take her right back down. And we got 2 more. Inhale, lift up. Once again, you can press and you can explore, but we're not just straightening our arms and jamming our spine open. Exhale, take her right back down. We're not forcing or jamming anything here. Inhale, last one. Kobrasana, Bhujangasana. Breathe in here. And exhale, you take her right back down. Very good. Inhale, hands and knees are straight to plank pose. Exhale, pull your hips to the sky. Doggy. Very good. Little bend in your knees is your friend here. You're going to hear me come back to that cue in a lot of different postures. Okay, hips are high, brother. Drop your head down. Chin to your chest. Look towards your knees, towards your thighs. There you go, brother. Okay, everybody. Keep in mind, breath-based meditation first and foremost. We're just trying to coordinate breath with a little movement here. Coming up. Inhale. Now we're going to bend our knees a little bit more. Press your hips back and look forward. See if you can load up your arms with a little bit more weight. End of your exhale, you could walk or you could lightly hop your feet between your hands so that your heels and toes touch all the way together. Now inhale, find a halfway lift. If you're new to this, hands can come above or below your knees, but flatten out your spine. There you go, perfect. Exhale, fold and draw your navel in. That should be a pretty sweet stretch. Lead with your chest and inhale, rise. Come all the way up. Beautiful. Reach your hands high to the heavens. Grab your left wrist with right hand. And on your exhale, lean towards your right and press your hips to the left. Take an extra breath here. Now head back a little bit, throat open. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Very good. Inhale, come back to center. Switch it up. Grab your right wrist. Exhale, lean to your left. Press your hips to the right. Biceps with ears. Dial your right shoulder back slightly so your heart opens to the sky rather than closes towards the ground. Fantastic, y'all. Inhale, come on back up and reach your hands high to the sky. On your exhale, you're going to fold all the way down. Put that little bend in your knees and try to lay your torso out long. Excellent. Heels and toes are together, right? Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. You look up, you flatten your spine. And then exhale, plant your palms and step it on back to plank pose, high push-up. Hey, I always drop to my knees in the first couple of these, y'all. It's a little bit technical if you're not too used to it. On your next inhale, we shift forward, shoulders in front of wrists, about 4 or 5 inches. You got to shift forward. And then exhale, as you lower halfway down, your elbows go straight back, and your shoulders and hips move together. And then inhales upward, facing dog. Tops of the feet down. See if you can lift your knees by engaging your quadriceps here. Good. And then exhale, pull your hips to the sky. Dogger. Really good, y'all. Breathe big. Now, if you found in that transition that your elbows are bowing out to the sides, you probably didn't shift forward enough before you lowered halfway down. If you found that your hips were sinking down below your shoulders, we got to engage the core a little bit more. And you could always drop to your knees to support you there as well. Right? You could take that cobra if you want, and you could always skip that transition. Give yourself what you need. Honor what you're feeling, and make your time here healing. Inhale, bend those knees, press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale, walk or that light hop of feet between hands, heels and toes touch. Good, y'all. Inhale, give me that halfway lift, flat back, your chest pulls out long, mix it. Exhale, dive in deep, empty out. Surf the wave of your breath. Inhale, rise. Come on up. Beautiful. Stretch it high, grabbing your left wrist. And just one exhale, lean to your right, press your hips to the left. Inhale, back up, reach up and fill it up and switch it up. Exhale, lean to your left just to that perfect degree. Feel your way through that. Beautiful. Inhale, come on back up and stretch your hands to the heavens. Exhale, fold all the way down. Uttanasana, that forward fold. Inhale, flat back, straighten your spine, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank pose. Shift forward, lower halfway, elbows straight back. Inhale's the upward facing dog you've heard so much about. Shoulders back, draw your navel in. Exhale, pull your hips to the sky. Sweet, sweet dogger, y'all. Beautiful. So being upside down like this raises the level naturally of serotonin to your brain. Physical movement, physical exercise, like we're doing, raises levels of dopamine, also serotonin, oxytocin. And with the concentration, with the focus we're bringing to this, we're raising the levels of norepinephrine to our brain as well. And if it hasn't begun already, pretty soon that level of cortisol is going to drop right off the table. You know, we're just kind of regulating everything, supercharging our internal pharmaceutical factory in a natural, healthy way. I'm glad you're here. Inhale, press your hips back, bend your knees, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet between your hands, heels and toes touch. Good, y'all. Inhale, give me that halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, dive on into your forward fold and empty out completely. Inhale, rise. Come on up. Reach high, grabbing your left wrist. Exhale, lean to your right. Press your hips to the left. Inhale, back up, reach up, fill up and switch it up. Exhale to your left, lateral flexion in your spine. Your body is meant to take all these shapes, all these postures, meant to be able to do. Inhale, back up and stretch up. Reach, everybody. Woo! Exhale, fold all the way down. Uttanasana. Inhale's that halfway lift. It's called Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward, lower halfway. It's called Chaturanga Dandasana. Good, y'all. Inhale, the upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, pull your hips to the sky, down dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. If you're new to this, I swear I'm not making this stuff up, y'all. Okay, breathe. Fantastic job. Take about 2-3 more breaths. And why don't you flow through one more of those on your own? Remember, it's a breath-based meditation. We're just coordinating the movement, focusing the mind, settling the mind. Add something if you want. It's all good with me. I'll meet you back in downward facing dog. Breathe deep. Breathe deep. As many of y'all know, this is the optimal breath for the human body. About 5 to 6 seconds in through your nose and 5 to 6 seconds out through your nose. So we're just taking that optimal breathing pattern and we're challenging ourselves to maintain it a little bit with the movement, the postures, these simulated stressful situations. It matters you're here, everybody. Breathe deep. Breathe deep. Fantastic, y'all. Whew. Inhale. Exhale. The full potential, full capacity of your lungs, but not to the point where you're struggling or straining. Let's inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky, and then scorpion tail that leg. So bend your knee. Left heel's gonna come towards your right shoulder. Yeah. And then go for it. You could circle it out. You could donkey kick it. You could flip your dog. Breathe well for 5. Yeah. Whatever you do, get some movement in that hip. 4. See if you can get some of those pops, those snaps out of there. 3. Very good, y'all. 2. All right, inhale, take your left leg back up high to the sky. Re-square your hips. Keep your left leg lifted. On your next inhale, shift forward to plank pose, high push-up position. And on your exhale, drop your right knee to the ground and take your right arm and extend it forward. Yes, everybody. Now do whatever you got to do to find some balance here. I see there's a few of us are pretty wobbly. So take your knee wide or your hand wide or just engage your core a little bit more. But press down with your left hand. It's not just there for a kickstand. I want you to feel that shoulder, that tricep engaging. Lift your right arm and left leg up a little higher on your inhale. And then see how long you can stretch them on your exhale. Beautiful. Now, listen carefully. Keep your right arm reaching forward. Take an inhale. And on your exhale, touch your left knee to your left elbow. Push your breath out. Take a second and just make sure that's your left elbow. Inhale, extend your left leg straight back because your right arm is still reaching forward. You couldn't be touching your left knee to your right elbow. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Push your breath out. Yeah, one more. Inhale. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Left elbow. Extend it back, lift everything up, breathe in here. Beautiful. Exhale, set your right hand down. Curl your right toes under it. Inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. Back to three-legged dog. On your exhale, shift forward, pull your knee into your chest. Step your left foot all the way through to your hands. Now, stack your knee directly above your ankle. Come high in the ball of your back right foot, so your heel's stacked above the ball of your foot. Brother, if your knee's in front of your ankle, you got to slide that foot forward. If your knee is in front of your ankle, you got to slide the foot way forward. There you go. Lift your heart up a little bit and just jet airplane your arms along your side body. Now steady out your visual gaze. Do whatever you got to do to find balance and stability. Press back through your right heel. Reach out to the crown of your head. Squeeze your shoulder blades and breathe. Inhale. Exhale it out. All right, now let's inhale, come up and reach your hands high to the sky. Crescent pose, Anjaneyasana. Exhale right back, jet airplane, rib cage to your thigh. Inhale, come on up, reach your hands to the sky. Exhale, jet airplane, rib cage thigh. Inhale, ground down, come up and reach your hands to the sky. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. Now spin your back foot flat. Steady gaze, steady breathing to begin. Find a long stance. So that front left knee is moving towards 90 degrees. Really good, y'all. And then stretch your arms a little bit longer. Again, just almost like in your plank pose here, you're feeling it everywhere. Your shoulders, your triceps, fingertip to fingertip. On your exhale, you sink a little bit deeper because it's a very simple posture. We've all done it at some point, but you want to be active enough to feel it everywhere. Breathe well. Simple, yet not necessarily easy if we're active and engaged. And we don't want to just go through the motions here. Another full breath. Inhale. Exhale, all right. Stay low in your lunge. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Your right hand's going to slide down the back of your left leg. Now, take a look at your front left knee. It probably just straightened a little bit. Can we re-bend it? For many of us, it just leaned inwards as well. Can you aim it true and press straight forward with that knee? 2 more breaths here. Y'all, how deep can you breathe, huh? Inhale. Exhale. If you can control your breath, you can control, slow down, and settle your mind. That's huge. Inhale, lift up, breathe in here. Fantastic. Exhale, windmill your hands to the ground. Step your left foot back to plank. Shift forward and lower halfway down. Good, y'all. Upward facing dog. I want you to feed your heart through your biceps and make that feel amazing. Exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Yeah. Inhale, lift your right leg high to the sky. And then go for it, y'all. Bend that knee. Stack your hip. Take the circles. Donkey kick it. Flip it if you want. Breathe. 5. Awesome, everybody. 4. Nice, y'all. Last 3. 2. All right. Now we're back to 3-legged dog if you're flipped. Inhale, right leg high. First, take your right thigh and spiral it inward towards the midline of your body to close the hip. Now keep your right leg lifted. Take an inhale, shift it forward. Plank pose. Breathe it in. On your exhale, drop your left knee to the ground and extend your left arm forward. This is called sunbird or spinal balancing. You got spinal strengthening, right? All these muscles that run parallel to your spine that help you stand nice and tall. It's toning and strengthening these. Spinal lengthening, you're lifting higher inhale and you're really stretching long on your exhale. It also helps with spinal traction, like a chiropractic one-stop shop, y'all. Now you see where your left arm is. Let's keep it there. Inhale. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, right elbow. Yeah, inhale. Exhale once again, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, extend it back. We got 1 more of those. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Push your breath out. Beautiful. Extend back, lift everything up. Breathe in. On your exhale, set your left hand down. Curl your left toes under. Inhale, right leg high. 3-legged dog, y'all. Beautiful. Exhale, shift forward. Pull your knee to your chest. See if you can step it through heel, ball, toe. Stack your knee. Come high in the ball of your back, left foot. Lift your heart up and jet airplane your arms along your side body. So the back line of your body is long, strong, and diagonal. Okay? Your heel is pressing, your head is reaching, so you're working those 2 points away from each other. Your shoulder blades are squeezing to stay broad across your heart and buoyant in your upper torso. Beautiful. Breathe, y'all. Inhale, come on up and reach your hands to the sky. Exhale, jet airplane, ribcage style. Inhale, come up, reach up and fill up. Exhale, jet airplane, jet airplane. Inhale, come on up, crescent pose, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, open your heart towards Mission Beach and spread your wings, Warrior 2. Steady gaze, steady breath. Soften your face. See if you can find heel to arch alignment right down the center of your mat. Your back left toes are going to angle forward slightly, light a little bit. And then see, maybe close your eyes for a couple of deep breaths. Can you literally be physically engaged enough to feel this everywhere? Now, it doesn't have to be intense everywhere, right? In fact, you probably don't want it to be, and there's going to be places that it's more intense than others. but try to feel it everywhere, everybody, that strength, this length, and this vitality coursing through every cell of our being. This looks awesome, everybody. One more full breath. Inhale. Exhale. Stay low in your lunge. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Did I make you self-conscious now? Because you're looking around like, oh, shit, well. Check your front. Bend back deep into your front right knee. Aim true. And for 2 more breaths, I want you to lift up and away. Create some space, everybody. Feel that in your right rib cage without compromising any lift or length in your left side body. 1 more breath, y'all. Inhale, lift it, breathe it in. Woo! Exhale, windmill your hands to the ground. Step your right foot back, shift forward, and lower halfway down. Good, y'all. Upward facing dog. Just a simple little Saturday flow. Exhale, downward facing dog. That's going to leave you feeling amazing. Now inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet between your hands so that your heels and toes touch. Very good. Inhale, give me that halfway lift. Flatten out your spine, lengthen out your spine. Exhale, fold, dive in deep, and empty out. Now inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana, sink your hips, lift your chest, and reach your hands high. Toes, heels, and knees. Squeeze them. Another inhale, reach high, and then come to chair plane. So jet airplane your arms, hinge at your waist, set your belly on your thighs, and your knees on your chest, so your back is parallel to the ground. Now, on your inhale, let's reach our hands to the ocean and lift your heels. Your back is still parallel to the ground. Your hips are sinking low. For 5, sink them a little bit lower. 4, but your heels are lifting, right? Yeah, let them shake, y'all. 3, how's that jaw doing, everybody? Oh, that's softened there. 2, take an inhale. Listen, on your exhale, just set your heels to the ground. Keep your lower body exactly how it is. Inhale, lift your chest for chair pose. Breathe in big. Exhale, release to forward fold. Woo, dive it on in. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, look up and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward and lower with control. Halfway. Upward facing dog. The blood is flowing now, y'all. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg. Breathe on up. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Push your breath out, shoulders over wrists. Inhale, reach it high. And then exhale, sweep your left foot all the way through to your hands. Stack your knee directly above your ankle. Root into your feet. Inhale, come up and rise and reach your hands to the sky. Exhale, open up. Warrior 2. It doesn't get any more simple than this. Sink low. Inhale, reversing your warrior. Breathe in here now. Exhale, windmill your hands to the ground. Step your left foot back. Shift forward and lower with control. Beautiful, everybody. Upward facing dog. You could always skip it if it's too much. Exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg. Breathe on up now. Exhale, right elbow. Push your breath out. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, see if you can step it through. Heel, ball, toe. Ride that breath. Surf that breath, y'all. Inhale, crescent, rise up, reach up, and fill up. Take the whole exhale, open up. Heart towards mission reach. Spread those wings nice and wide. Stay low. Inhale, reversing. Exhale, take it on down. Step it on back. Woo, woo, y'all. Move through that flow. Erdva opens your heart. Breathe it on in. Exhale, pull your hips to the sky. Downward facing. Let's keep it rolling, y'all. Inhale, bend your knees. Hips press back. Look forward. End of your exhale. Walk or hop your feet between your hands. Here we go again. Halfway lift. Length and lift and strength. Breathe in. Exhale, dive on into that forward fold. Nice and deep. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips. Lift your chest. Reach your hands to the sky. Exhale, chair plane. Belly on thighs, back parallel to the ground. Inhale, reach to the ocean and lift your heels. Your back is still parallel. Exhale, just set your heels down. Inhale, back to chair pose. Reach your hands. Breathe in big. Exhale, forward fold. Uttanasana, y'all. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Awesome. Exhale, plant your palms. Chaturanga Dandasana. You're doing amazing, everybody. Simple stuff that's going to touch, take care of, and maintain everything. Exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger. Inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky, y'all. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Push your breath out now. Inhale, reach it high. Good. And exhale, sweep it through. A low lunge here. Inhale, rise up. Crescent pose. Anjaneyasana. Exhale, open up. Heart to La Jolla. Spread those wings. Sink deep. Big sink. Inhale, reversing. Big, beautiful breath here. Exhale, take it on down. Step it back. Move through that flow, everybody. Beautiful work. Right side on your own. Remember, knee to elbow, crescent, warrior two in reverse. Very, very simple, y'all. You're doing fantastic. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. Yes, that's it right. Oh, careful. Check your front knee. Make sure it's pointing straight forward. She's never coming back. Woo! Yes, everybody. That heat is building from within. That internal pharmaceutical factor is getting supercharged. And we're doing it in a really healthy and safe way. One breath in downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees. We got one more of these. You can skip whatever you don't need though. End of your exhale, walk or that light hop of feet between hands. But pushing yourself a little bit is really, really good. Inhale, halfway lifty, flat backy. Breathe in here now. Exhale, fold. Dive in deep and empty out. Inhale, chair. Sink your hips. Lift your chest and reach your hands to the sky. Last time, exhale, chair plane. Back is parallel to the ground. Beautiful. Inhale, reach to the ocean and lift your heels. Let them shake a little bit. Stay like that. Just set your heels down on your exhale. Keep your knees bent. Inhale, back to chair. Lift your chest and stretch your hands to the heavens. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Dive it on in. Good, y'all. Inhale, halfway lifty, flat backy. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Simple, yet at this point doesn't look very easy. Left to right, everybody. Left to right. Knee to elbow, crescent pose. Warrior two, reverse. Breath-based meditation. We're just coordinating very, very simple movement to it. And this is huge. This is huge when you could have made an excuse. You know, it rained all day yesterday. Park is probably going to be soaked. Maybe I'll skip today. Oh, good. Even a chance of rain this morning. Maybe I'll skip today. You could have easily done that. But I commend you for showing up. This says something about you. This says something really good. Keep breathing, y'all. Yeah. Great job. Great job. Inhale. Exhale. Hopefully, the breathing is calmer, even more meditative, more focused than it was. We're 41 minutes ago, everybody. We started this practice. You know, and man, it's getting away from us at this point. So let's get her done, huh? Join us whenever you're ready. If you're with me, inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back, look forward. End of your exhale, again, walk, hop your feet between your hands, heels and toes touch. Inhales that halfway lift. Chest pulls out, your spine lengthens here and resets. Exhale, fold down deep, and then separate your feet about hips width apart. Grab your big toes with your middle and index fingers. We call this Padagustasana. You can inhale, look up and find that halfway lift again. And then exhale, fold. Pull with your arms so your elbows will bow out to the sides a little bit. Right? And you, just like you've probably felt all these forward folds, and we've done a lot of them, this one with a little leverage, you know, it might be a little bit more intense. Find the balance. Too much here can hurt us, can herniate a disc. Too little here, again, you're going to check out, get bored, and not get all that you can get. Find that balance. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more deep breaths here. Inhale. Exhale it out. Last one. Inhale. Exhale it right. Release that. Heel toe your feet together in the center of your mat. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips, lift your chest, and reach your hands to the sky. Exhale, slide your hands to heart center, and then rotate to your left. Hook your right elbow outside of your left knee or thigh. See if you can get that elbow on the outside, if you can. And then squeeze your thighs, level out your knees if you can. Keep your hips below your head, below your heart. And first, we look for space and length. So inhale, hips pull back, head reaches out. And then exhale, navel draws in as you use that leverage, you twist. Breathe here, 5. And then that balancing transition in 4. Many of y'all done this. In 3. Here we go, y'all. 2. Now, start to look down. Shift your weight into your left leg. Slower than you want to move. On your inhale, pick your right foot up. And then slowly, slowly, slowly step it all the way back. For that rotated crescent, Pavarita Anjaneyasana. And if you just lost balance and yard sailed it all over your mat, you know, just begin again. You could always drop that back knee to the ground. But breathe well, everybody. Make sure your torso is lifted off your thigh. Yeah, so I should see some space in between your rib cage and thigh. Heel presses, head reaches on your inhale. And then navel in. Use that leverage. Awesome, everybody. If you want to fly your arms wide, go for it. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2 breaths. This is it. Inhale. Exhale it out. 1 more breath. Inhale. Rotation. Fantastic. Exhale. Release to low lunge. Start to press your left knee straight, your front left knee straight. Spin your back right heel down. Shorten your stance a little bit. We call this the pyramid pose. Now inhale, look up and pull your left hip back another inch or so. And then exhale, fold into that front left leg, that left hamstring, and breathe. Remember I spoke of the medium that our body communicates to us is through the medium of sensation. So see what that hamstring is telling you right now. Hopefully the translation of the sensation is like, ah, yeah, this is it right here. Breathe well. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath, huh? Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Let's come back into your low lunge. Re-lengthen your stance. Spin your back foot flat. Now take your left hand to the inside of your left foot, or you can come up and bring your left forearm to your thigh. Take your right hand to your right hip and just peel your hip and peel your heart open towards La Jolla. You could take your right hand to the sky for side angle pose. Beautiful. You could take your right hand and reach to the ocean, palm facing down, but then left shoulder rolling back. Good. See what you can get cooking along that right side body. We're here for 5. Option to take your left hand up parallel to your right. In 4, that supreme core strength, y'all. 3, make sure you're not just dropping your ear on your shoulder. Yeah. There we go, y'all. 2. Beautiful. Inhale, come all the way up for warrior 2. Straighten your front right leg, or left leg rather, turn your left toes in to parallel your right foot. Now listen, on your inhale, step your left foot back to your right and reach your hands to the sky. So you step to the back of your mat, reach your hands to the sky, breathe it in. On your exhale, swing your right arm underneath your left for eagle arms. If that's not happening, you just grab opposite shoulders. Now sink down, low into your chair. Shift your weight into your left leg. Take your right leg up, over, and around for Garudasana, the eagle pose. Steady your gaze, that visual gaze. Steady your deep diaphragm breathing. That's the focus. The balance will come. See if you can be the shortest person in the park with the straightest spine. 5. 4. Beautiful, y'all. Last 3. 2 are right. Take an inhale here. And exhale, go ahead, unwind. Step your right foot down next to your left. Release your hands to your sides. Inhale, reach both hands back up high to the sky here. On your exhale, step your left foot back to the top of your mat. Your feet are still parallel. Take an inhale, lean it back. Squeeze your shoulder blades and open through your heart. And then exhale with a strong stomach and a flat spine. Fold all the way down. Lay your torso out long and empty out. Good, y'all. Now, you can grab the outsides of your feet, your big toes. If you want to interlace your fingers behind your back, you got plenty of options to go at here. Okay, keep breathing. You're doing fantastic. Again, thank yourself for being here. Right? It matters that you showed. And you always hear me say, if you win the morning, you win the day. So you're conquering this right now, and you're setting yourself up to conquer the day. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. This is it. Inhale. Exhale it out. Amazing. Hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen here. On your exhale, take a stroll. Walk your hands to the top of your mat, right back to a low lunge. Inhale, now step your right foot forward next to your left. Find a halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, fold, dive in deep and empty out. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips, lift your chest and reach your hands to the sky. Exhale, slide your hands to hearts. This time we rotate to our right. Breathe, everybody. So it's about, 5, 6 postures or so. And then it's all downhill. Keep your hips nice and low. Hips pull back, head reaches out. Remember, hips below your heart, hips below your head. 5. Here we go, 4. That balancing transition. In 3. All right, 2. Now, look down, shift your weight into your right foot. Slowly, everybody, inhale, pick your left foot up, and slowly step it all the way back. Pavarita Anjaneyasana. Really great transitions. Remember, there should be some daylight in between your rib cage and thigh. So torso's lifted up. Yep. Good adjustments, everybody. Strength, length, balance, spinal vitality here. There's a whole lot going on in this one. 3 more breaths if you want to fly those arms wide. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Now, one more. This is it. Inhale. Rotation. Oh, nice. Exhale. Release, low lunge. Press your front right knee straight. Spin your back heel down. Shorten your stance. There you go. Inhale. Look up a little bit. Right hip pulls back as you do that. Exhale. Fold down into that right hamstring. Deep diaphragm breathing. Very, very alive here. Vixen, what are you doing? Vixie, what are you doing? Two more here. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Very good. Now come back into that low lunge. Re-lengthen your stance. Spin your back foot flat. Right hand can come on the inside of the foot or come up forearm to thigh. Left hand to your left hip. Now peel open first. Make your body as narrow as possible. And then left hand can reach to the sky. That'd be side angle pose. Many of us went to extended side angle pose, and that's reaching to the ocean. If you're doing that, remember your palm is facing down. Drive down, seal down to the knife edge of your left foot like it's an anchor. And then you take your left hand and reach it away from that anchor to create that space all throughout your left side body. All throughout your rib cage, the intercostal muscles, and the interconnective tissue. Now breathe. Option to take your right hand up parallel with your left for 5. Saturday morning, supreme core strength in 4. Yes, y'all. Beautiful. Last 3. 2. Beautiful. Inhale, come up, warrior 2. Straighten your front right leg. Turn your right toes in. Next, inhale, step your right foot to your left at the back of your mat. Reach your hands to the sky. Exhale, swing your left arm underneath your right. Eagle up those arms. Left arm underneath. And then sink low. Shift your weight into your right leg. Take your left leg up, over, and around. Garudasana, the eagle pose. Remember, steady your gaze and steady your breath, everybody. Focus the mind. Shortest person in the park with the straightest spine. But you're trying to pull everything alignment-wise towards the midline of your body. So that means wrists, elbows, knees, ankles, if you can. Align with your nose, your chin, your navel. 5. Awesome, y'all. 4. Breathe. Last 3. Amazing. 2. Take an inhale here. Exhale, go ahead, unwind. Step your left foot down. Release your hands down. Inhale, reach your hands back up high to the sky here. And then exhale, step your right foot to the top of your mat and swim your hands behind you. Interlace your fingers, lower back. First, inhale, lean it back. Open your heart. Breathe in here now. And then exhale, fold. Fold down deep. Woo, woo. Simple stuff that leaves no stone unturned. Hey, what are you doing? Last two here, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Ah, beautiful. Exhale. Release your hands to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, take a stroke. Walk your hands back to low lunge, top of your mat. Now drop your back left knee to the ground and move to half pigeon pose. Heel toe your right foot over to or past your left wrist. If you got knee issues, you can skip this or lay on your back and take the supine version. But you want to pull the heel in towards your body to some degree and close the knee joint because your knee is a very vulnerable joint. Inhale, walk your hands back and open your heart as you breathe in. Exhale, walk your hands out, drop your head down and breathe out. It seems like now more than ever our attention spans kind of get shorter. Shorter and shorter. All the more reason that we show up to our mat and we just focus on extending that attention span. And, you know, inevitably our mind wanders a couple times during the practice, could be 10, 15 times. You know, our normal train of thought, you know, it's almost like driving down an LA freeway during rush hour. You've got so much going on. But as we start to extend that attention span, we start to quiet and still the mind. You know, what we want to do is almost make it like comparable to driving down a country road at 4 a.m. where there's no cars. No thoughts just rushing in and out. Breathe. All right, everybody, walk your hands back out of this one. Plant your palms. Just step it back to downward facing dog, where you can kind of shake that leg out to get some blood flow back there. Take an inhale here. On your exhale, just step your left foot between your hands. Heel toe it over and move to that half pigeon pose. Keep your hips, or level out your hips, I should say. Walk your hands out, drop your head down, and breathe well. Fantastic, everybody. Last down dog of our day here. Walk it in. Step it back. And again, that posture has what we call a tourniquet effect in that it cuts the blood flow off to that leg temporarily. So now it's like the floodgates are opening. So get some blood flow back into that leg. Beautiful. Take an inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale. Let's come all the way through to seated. So you can walk, you can float your feet all the way through. And then you got the option to take your legs straight out in front of you for a regular forward fold. If that's the case, I would start with my knees bent quite a bit. Or take your legs and spread it as wide apart as you can get them in a V. Now, that V sitting, for me, gets a little bit more into the hamstrings, whereas the legs straight forward gets a little bit more into your back. Both do a little bit of each. It's just whatever emphasis you want to put on it. Wherever you choose, root down, inhale, reach your hand to the sky. Exhale, fold down deep. Simple shapes. Simple postures, simple movements that the human body is meant to be able to take. But if you don't take them with some regularity, your muscles tighten, the fascia, the interconnective tissue tightens, and we lose the ability to do that. It matters you're here. It matters you take this time. Your body's going to feel clean. Your mind is going to be totally and completely serene. Keep breathing. When you're ready, y'all, let's come up out of this one. Bring your legs together, top of your mat, roll easily onto your back. Once you get there, you got happy baby pose. Happy baby. Hey, big boy. And then a spinal twist, or whatever you need to finish out, everybody. Spinal twist or anything you need. If you're twisting, you just make sure you hit both sides. Miki. Miki. What do you do? Come here. Come here. Come here. When you're all evened out, take her back to center. Miki. You can pull both knees in just to neutralize. Squeeze everything in one more time. Check it out, we made it. Let your legs fall out in front of you. Allow your toes to fall open and your palms, just rest them face up along your side body. Now lay back, close your eyes. Together, everybody, let's take a big inhale through your nose. And through your mouth, exhale, clear it and empty out. Again, inhale. Clear it out, exhale. This last one, we inhale. And hold full. And release. Fantastic, y'all. You've been focused and you've been controlling your breathing for the last hour. And what that does is settle our mind. And what we've been doing is basically moving towards a place of stillness. So allow your body to soften, allow your breath to be natural, and allow your mind to be still. And I'll guide us out in just a few. Shavasana. never easy. It's always worth it. If you're ready to move on with your day, just, again, feel that ocean breeze here on your skin. Could just breathe in easily. And if you'd like, wiggle your fingertips, toes, or wrists, ankles. An option to roll on your side, like you're sleeping on your side there. If you'd like, you can just gently make your way to seated as well. It's not a requirement, as nothing is here besides breathing. And then notice how you feel. Very calm, very balanced, very serene. This is a little bit closer to our natural state, which we get disconnected from a lot. Yoga helps return us to that state. Please thank yourself for showing up and giving yourself this gift. I thank you so much for allowing me to guide you through this practice. I feel blessed to be able to share it and do this work. And I thank you so much for honoring the donation-based system that we use here. Next month, it'll be 15 years ago I started these classes to share the practice because this benefits everybody on a lot of different levels. So again, thank you for your generosity. Thank you for honoring that system. The divine within me honors and bows to the divine within each and every one of you. Namaste. Great job for showing up, everybody. Keep showing up. You did yourself a huge service today. If you're new, we've got the Venmo QR codes in the back of the benches, and there's some along the back of the park. There's also a cash bin right across the street on my front porch. Let me know if you need to know where that is. Again, thank you for honoring that system, everybody. I hope you get value out of your time here. It is always my intention to give as much value as possible. And we are live on YouTube, Namaste Yoga on YouTube. And we'll see y'all tomorrow for Easy Like Sunday morning. Enjoy your day, everybody. Oh boy, I knew we were a much better team than them. Super Bowl champion, nothing. You folks at home, thanks for tuning in. Please hit that like button, let me a comment, let me know where you're tuning in from, and we'll see y'all tomorrow.
Oh, they feel so good. Steve, unbelievable. I can't get up.